Beautiful day, y'all. Welcome to today's message. All right, we are doing 15 warnings that the Bible gives us concerning relationships. And today we're focusing on number 3. So, number 3 is the influence of bad company. The Bible warns that we are highly susceptible to the character of those that we spend the most time with, i.e., your partner. So, we're going to look at the warning, which is in 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 33. It states very plainly, do not be deceived. Bad company ruins good morals. In the NIV version, it says, do not be misled. Bad company corrupts good character. So, there's a supporting passage for this, and it's Proverbs 22, verses 24 to 25. And it says, do not make friends with a hot-tempered person. Do not associate with one easily angered, or you may learn their ways and get yourself ensnared. This verse further warns not to befriend a person of wrath or someone with a hot temper. You've heard the term a hothead? All right, because if you hang out with people with this type of character, you may learn their ways and entangle yourself in a snare. It becomes a problem. So the warning is that even a strong person can eventually mirror the negative traits of their close associates. We have mirror neurons in our brain. Those are designed for us to be able to pick up and mirror the actions of things that we are exposed to and or observe. So it's almost psychological, which is why the scriptures tells us that we need to be very careful of those that we keep company with. Choose wisely. Relationships can shape your behavior, your priorities, your morals for better or worse. And this verse centers on the idea of influence as we spend time with the people that we choose to shapes who we become. The verse is a reminder that even if someone has good intentions, and so many people have really good intentions, they have really strong values, the people around them can slowly influence their thoughts, their behaviors, and their choices. And how do we exercise power? Through our choices. So this is really critical. Influence doesn't usually happen all at once. It's often this gradual change that happens through attitudes, it happens through habits, conversations that begin to feel normal over time that in the past you would never have found yourself being even involved in. This verse is not saying to avoid everyone who is not perfect either. Instead, it's about being wise and it's about being very intentional with your closest relationships. So, the people you allow closest to you often have the strongest impact on your character, decisions, and the direction that you move in your life. Be sure to choose friendships that build you up. I use friendships intentionally because your best friend most likely is your partner, your husband, your wife, the person that you choose to be with for the rest of your life. Friendship grows out of that, all right? So be sure to choose friendships that build you up. The basis of a great relationship, a great marriage, is friendship. And be aware of subtle negative influences and strive to be a good influence on others too. Got to make sure that you do your part, please. So, questions for you to reflect on. Do the people you spend the most time with encourage you to grow or pull you away from who you are meant to be? Number 2, am I becoming better or worse because of my friendships? And number 3, am I a positive influence on others? So take some time, reflect on these. Let me know your thoughts. I will talk to you later.